Let's get something straight. Nobody owes you support. Not your friends, not your coworkers, not your family members, not even the people you supported throughout the years. And if you're waiting for applause, approval, or a cheerleading section to start living your purpose, you're going to be waiting your whole life. Welcome back to the Marcus Allgood Show. I appreciate everybody listening and watching and sharing the show, getting value out of this. And today we're talking about nobody owes you support. Build your dream anyways. Nobody owes you anything. Like, just get out there and get after it and start doing it. If you have a dream, go chase it. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to your family members. Don't listen to the people that are trying to keep you safe and tell you to go get a real job, when starting building your dream can be a real job and can give you income that you need. You just don't have the boss or anything like that. Really, the bosses are your customers. But go out there, knock it out of the park, and see what happens. So the harsh reality is people don't support what they don't really understand. And people support what makes sense to them, not what's meaningful to you. And just because they don't understand it doesn't mean that you don't. You have to stop doing what you're going to do. So like when I opened up the CrossFit gym, the guy that I was renting the building from thought I was nuts. He's like, "This is an old dilapidated warehouse. Why do you want to build a gym in here? Nobody's going to come in here." And I was like, "Well, this is what we're going to do. This is what's going to work." And 7 years later, finally sold it, but it worked. And the guy didn't want to take my money because he didn't think it was going to work. And that just goes to show that if you have the dream and you have the passion, you can make things work for what you want. You can build that dream, and other people don't understand. He didn't know that there was gyms out there that worked out in a warehouse. He probably only knew about like Planet Fitness and stuff, and the cozy AC and the nice heaters inside there, where CrossFits are dungy looking. And I mean, they're pretty nice nowadays, but a lot of them don't have heat, don't have don't have AC, and you just get in there and sweat. And by get in there and freeze in the morning, but by the time you're done working out, you're already sweaty. It's a pretty good time. Most people can only support what they've seen work before. Your dream is unfamiliar territory. Some of your dreams can be the same, but a lot of times the dreams are different. And for somebody to not be able to recognize that dream and see it because they can't fathom it themselves doesn't mean it's not going to work. Your vision was given to you, not to them. So stop expecting them to see it before it exists. Like, don't even worry about what they say. Don't even worry about what they're doing. You got the dream. You got the gift. You go after it. You make it happen. It's just one of those things that if you don't go after it, you're going to have the what if. What if I did go after it? What if I did go and do this and it was successful? But if you don't go after it and you listen to the naysayers, then you're always going to have that what if. Like, it's never going to be a good thing. You always have that, and you're going to take that gift to the graveyard, and nobody's ever going to see that gift again. Don't let that happen. Go out there, make it happen. If it doesn't succeed, oh well, you tried it. It was out there for a little bit. People saw it. Were they right? No. You had a dream. Did you execute? Yes. Another truth bombs. People don't believe in you until the results give them no choice. Friends doubt you. Family questions you. Strangers ignore you. But that doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you're early. It just means that you were the one who thought of it. You're the one who got the dream. You're the one who's making it execute. You're the one going after it. So make it happen. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about anything else. Just go for it. So why don't people support you? So a lot of times is your success challenges their excuses. When you grow, you expose their stagnation. They're just sitting still. They're just working their 9 to 5. They're just hanging out. They're going through the rat race, and you're trying to break free of the rat race. You're trying to get out of there. You're not making it in that 9 to 5. You're jumping out of it. Like, just, you're not going to sit there and just not even remember how you even got to work because you're just on the elevator ride of just up and down. The rat race just going back and forth. So they only know the old you. They see who you were, not who you're becoming. Because you have to become somebody else to go into chasing your dreams. You can't be the same person you were, last year. Your brain has to change. Like, you have to physically take that brain power and make that leap from I'm an employee to I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to chase my dream, and you're going to go after it. Like, it's a totally different mindset that you have to go after. And the people a year ago only see that mindset that you had back then. They don't understand because they have not had that mindset shift that you got the mindset shift, and you are out there to change everything about yourself. They're afraid you'll outgrow them. A lot of people think that you're going to leave them, which is probably a lot of it's pretty true. Like once you become an entrepreneur, you lose a lot of friends. You lose a lot of people, so-called friends that you were hanging out with. They want to keep you at the bar. They want to keep you, at the job. They want you to stay in the same spot they're in. But as soon as you break free from that, they don't have anything in common with you anymore. So they don't feel like they can talk to you, or they're just going to quit inviting you to places. And that your ambition just makes people check their own lack of action. And it just makes them not feel good about themselves a lot of times. So they're just going to go back to what they know and go find another friend to be on the same level as them. Jealousy isn't always loud. Some people quietly root for you to fail so they can stay comfortable. And that's just wrong. Like, I'll root for anybody. Like, I never like to see a small business close. I don't like to see any businesses close. I don't like to see people fail. But, I mean, it isn't, like, we all do fail at some point in time. And the whole thing is, it's not really a failure. You just learned a lesson on what to do and what not to do, and what worked for you and what didn't. Some people want you to win, just not more than them. And Alex Hormozi talks about this a lot, about when he was in the gym and he was just coming up and people were complimenting him, like, oh man, you're living the life, you're living in the gym, you're working all these hours. And then when he started getting a little bit of success, he wasn't in the gym anymore. He would just show up every once in a while to do paperwork and things like that, but he was out chasing clients. And the clients that he had a year ago were like, oh man, you must be like, you're a sellout, you're just not the same person anymore. You don't ever come in here and coach. They start rooting against him, and you're supposed to change. Those people are still the same, but he had to change to get to where he is now. The most dangerous expectation, waiting for support, becomes procrastination. People say, I'll start when I have support. You're never going to have the support that you think you're going to need. The only support that you need is you, yourself, and I was going to say me, myself, and I, but it's you. It's you. You need the support. You have to go out there and get it. I'll post more when people share my stuff. People aren't going to share it until they start seeing it. The 5 people that look at your page are not the people, and they're not sharing anything, are not the people you need. You have to keep posting. I was talking to my wife about that today or yesterday, that you got to keep posting. If Justin Bieber has to post 97 times in a week about his new album or something new that's happening to him, then you should probably have to post a whole lot more times before you find the people that actually want to share your stuff. There's more strangers on the internet that will be a root for you than your 5 friends that you have sitting at the house with you right now. Those people will share your stuff more than the 5 people that you're hanging out with all the time. It's crazy how it works. I'll go harder when my spouse believes in me. Just keep going. At a certain point in time, they're either going to believe in you, and they might never believe in you. But even when you still become successful, they still might never believe in you. And is that the partner for you? I hope so. Keep going for it. Let's take some therapy classes and make it work. I'm not a big believer in divorce. I think that everybody should try and work it out. So success doesn't come with a fan club. It comes with proof. Like, you have to keep proving yourself over and over and over and over. Every day you have to prove yourself. Every single day you have to show up for yourself. Every single day you have to cheer on for yourself. So the freedom of not needing anyone, there's power in realizing no one is coming to save you. When you stop expecting an applause, you start creating momentum. You start getting after it. You start going for it. You start changing your mindset, saying, I am the only one that can create this dream. I am the one who's going to make this happen. I am the one who's going to go. When you stop waiting for validation, you start becoming unstoppable. You don't have to post something, or you don't have to worry about the likes or anything like that. You just keep going. When you stop asking for permission, you start living your purpose. Never ask permission from anybody. I mean, you do have to ask permission for some people, but the main thing is you don't need permission for you to live your dream. You have to give yourself the permission, but you don't have to look for validation or permission from anybody else to go do it. So the truth bomb I have for today is the moment you stop needing support is the moment you start winning, because self-belief is louder than external validation. How do we build without support? Stop announcing, start producing. I was talking with an employee today that she just likes to, she went and got a job, didn't tell anybody. She likes to just go do things before she even tells anybody. Is it because she's scared? A lot of times, yes. But it's also that kind of mentality is going to get her places that most people will never even go to, because of the fact that she's just going to go start it. And if she makes it, she makes it. She's not looking for validation from anybody. And if she doesn't make it, she doesn't make it. No harm, no foul. Create a me versus me mentality. We've already been kind of talking about that. Your only competition is yesterday's version of you. You from last year, you from 2 months ago, you from yesterday, you from an hour ago. What are you going to do different now mentally to change the life going forward, looking into your future? Use the doubt as fuel, not proof. If people don't get it, good. It's not theirs to understand. Just make it happen. Make sure you understand it and get out there and prove them all wrong. Well, not even prove them all wrong. Just use it as the fuel. I mean, eventually you will prove them all wrong, but you just gotta go for it. That's the fuel. So many people have, fighters, business owners. They say Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "I love when people say I can't do it because it gives me the fuel to go out there and make it happen." Fall in love with being the underdog. If you're an entrepreneur, you're always gonna be the underdog until you actually make it, until you have that overnight success. So when no one supports you, you're dangerous because you're driven, hungry, and uncorruptible. It's just something that you have inside you that nobody else does, that's hanging out with you at this time. Build so loud they have to notice. The same people who ignored you will later ask how you did it. You'll be putting out YouTube videos on how you went from nothing to something, and then they're going to be the ones watching it, asking questions on how you did it. And most of the time, you're going to tell them, but they're not going to ever go do it themselves. They just don't have the mindset switch to be able to go do that. So today's closing challenge is this week: do something for your future that requires zero applause. Build something silently, move in purpose without announcing it. And when people ask why you're so focused, say this: I stopped waiting for support. I started becoming someone worth supporting. Remember, nobody owes you support, but you owe yourself the life you're capable of. And that's one reason why I work out and don't ever show it. Don't video my PRs. I just get out there and get after it. And if you got any value out of this, please share it, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. That's the pod. Bye.